is I, the B-Man, and I'm gonna be doing this again because I think this is just more so how I'm gonna be grinding TDX now, because it gives me kind of a second motivation, makes it more bearable to grind this game, and also because I mean this is kind of just my outlet to say stuff and vent for a bit. So to the the 12 people that watch, well, it's just nice to put it out. I don't really care how many views I get. I just like putting it out. But that's why I like, you see like the Forsaken video. I'm not gonna be playing Forsaken on the channel, by the way, because the drama and all that stuff. I don't, unless something miraculous happens. I'm not. I'm most 90% not gonna play Forsaken on this channel. Um, but as you can, like with the two Forsaken videos, they got a lot of views. I just didn't do it again because I was like, yeah, these got views, but I want to do other stuff because I don't really care about views. And I would do react stuff, but I don't really. I have a difficulty finding motivation to do something sometimes, but I just like putting things out. So we're gonna go back on expert and we're gonna do a map. We're gonna get our medals. But let me turn my light off here. And I mean, I'm just thankful for the people that do sit here and they listen to my rambling because it just gives me motivation to do more. Seeing people actually willing to listen to me, because there's not a lot of that. A lot of the time, there's not a lot of people that are willing to listen. So it's just nice to have some people. Now some people are, but it's just we're going a bit too far into this one. Let's I hear override. What do I feel? I guess Chalet, because I brought Relic this time. So maybe Jowd on Elite. I guess I did. What's this map again? Oh, this. Okay, I like this map. I forgot. I'm gonna do right here. I go like that. Good placement, and we're gonna have probably our juggernauts in the center here, like so. But yeah, I just like venting on my channel, and it doesn't get views, but I don't care. This is mainly just for my peace, say. But hey, everybody likes, or not likes. Everybody has their own way of doing things. So as long as they can be happy and enjoy doing it and not harm other people, then that's good for them. Just kind of how I view a lot of things in life, where as long as they're happy, as long as they're having fun, and they're not harming others, then there's no issue with it. They can have their fun. It's just, yeah, I feel like that with a lot of people, they don't really accept that, or they don't, just because what they see as societally not correct or not the norm. I'm not even gonna act like not the norm, like, ugh, society doesn't understand me, because I'm not like that at all. Actually, I can tell you one thing is that I am not an outcast. I will say that. I was actually for a while in my life. I was an outcast, and then I kind of found, or I got more so I got my act together, because I was an outcast for a reason. I was a very not enjoyable person to be around, and then I got my act together, and that benefited me. I'm happy that, and I'm actually happy I got bullied, because it got me growth. It made me grow in life. Now, obviously, I don't get bullied anymore, because that's like middle school bullying. That's a good bit ago. That's a while ago. But I'm happy I did, because it gave me an opportunity to grow as a person, and realize that, hey, maybe what I'm doing isn't correct, or isn't helping me, or is putting down other people. So I should stop doing it, and I did. And that was probably the best decision I've ever made in my life, doing that, which is why I'm happy. And then now I have friends, I have other people, but I'm not going to talk about myself, even though this is my channel. We're going to go in a wider objective standpoint here. A lot of people don't think they belong in society, or they don't think they belong in whatever group, social group they're in. And to that, I mean, I say you'll belong somewhere, no matter what. If you feel like you don't belong, then you'll belong with people who also feel like they don't belong. There's always someone who's willing to listen to you. It just depends on how hard you're willing to look for it. Because if you give up, you're never going to get anything accomplished. But if you keep that drive, that perseverance, if you persevere and you have determination, then you'll always eventually find your way. Think of it as a mirror maze. You look around and you constantly see reflections of yourself. You see other people. You see people, what you could be. You see other people getting attention, other people being loved, other people being cherished, and you look at them and say, why can't I have that? You look at others, and then you look at yourself, and you see the lack of that, or what it could be still. You just think of it as a lack, when everybody cherishes in their own way. And you begin comparing yourself to others. And comparison is the thief of joy. You never want to compare yourself to other people, because you aren't other people. You're yourself. And I think a lot of people, once they come to terms with their quirks and with their fallacies and with their little knobs and whatever they have, once they come to terms with it, they become happier. And they know that, hey, I may be mentally impaired. I may be all this, that, and the third. But I am aware that I am, and I'm going to wear it. I'm going to let it. I'm going to have it. People may not like me, but I'll make them like me. I'll be my own person, and I'll find people who do like me. Because there's always someone someone out there that'll support you. Whether it's your parents, whether it's your friends. And if you don't, let's say you don't have friends, then your parents. And if your parents, God forbid, if your parents are abusive, then there's always some way to find closure. No matter what, there's a way to find closure in this world. Through not suicide. Suicide is never the answer. Because you can always find a way to grow as a person. You'll always find that happy feeling eventually. Those who persevere are the ones that are the happiest. You know? So it's up to you. Not everybody's gonna like you. There's some people that may hate you. But guess what? That's their opinion. You can't change that. So let them have their opinion. Let them have their peace of mind. Let them hate. Let them do whatever they want, because they're not you. You are yourself, and you can control what you think. So try to be that good person. Try to be the moral. Try to be the one that people can talk to. Try to be the one that people are comfortable around. Then that's something. You found someone then. Then if you can't find somebody, then let somebody find you. Be that somebody to somebody else, and then you will find closure in that way. Because as a person, life is a beautiful gift that everybody has been given on this earth. And I think people, now I'm basing this off a conversation I had semi-recently, but the people try to find their purpose in life. And they find their purpose, and it drives them crazy trying to find what they're good at. Some people find that, but a lot of people don't. it drives them crazy. It makes them feel like they don't have a purpose, which is never true. It makes them feel they look at others and compare themselves, which is never correct. You never want to do that. You never want to look at, let's say, John Jingleton from TikTok, right? And you say, well, that guy's so hot, but I'm not, because you compare yourself. That's a supermodel. That's like the top 5%. Not 5%'s 5%. You're not 5%. I know damn well I'm not 5%. Average is what takes up the majority of society, because it's the average. Don't be ashamed to be average. You can strive with yourself to be more than average. Because remember, average isn't a bad thing. Average doesn't mean bad. Average doesn't mean wrong. Average doesn't mean below others. Average just means that you're on par with others. But don't think of it as that, because then it'd be comparison. Think of it as a race against yourself. You consider yourself average. But if you want to compare yourself to yourself. Think of you a year ago. Think of how much you improved. Think of how above average you are compared to yourself. Then you'll find that you're no longer average or above average. And you may be massively above yourself from a year back. And then think of how you can continue to improve. Continue to improve as a person. Continue to improve as a friend, as a relationship partner, as whatever. Think of that. To put those around you up and yourself up as well. It's not about putting yourself over others or putting others before yourself. It's about putting everybody up equally. There's no problem with you spending time with yourself over others. And there's also no problem with you spending time with others over yourself. Finding a balance is what is crucial. If you, let's give you a week schedule, right? A schedule for the week, right? Monday, Tuesday, you chill at home. You study, or you do things to help yourself. You meditate, do whatever you do to help yourself. Then Wednesday, you spend time with your friends. You go out to a bowling alley, let's say, right? You go to a bowling alley with your friends. That's spending time with your friends. Thursday, let's say you're like me and you don't have the energy to go do something every day. You go back home again, and you spend time with yourself again, and you grow as a person. And then Friday, then you go spend time with your lover, you spend time with your relationship partner. Now, this isn't a metric of what you should do. It's a metric of what you can do to help yourself. Let's not let my golden lobsters die real quick. So I go from like intellectual conversation to friggin' TDX. Let's not let my mobsters die. But and then Friday, Saturday, you spend time with your lover. You spend time with your companion. And then Sunday, you spend time with yourself again. Don't let other people tell you how much time you should be spending with them. Let yourself tell you that. If someone is saying that you should be spending more time, you can take that into consideration, but don't take it as law. Give your own input in it. Think of it how you can interact with your schedule. Don't just say, "Oh, this person said I should spend more time with them, so I have to now." Don't do that. That's not maintaining a balance. That's just taking what others say as law, and you don't want to do that. Because if you do that, then you'll start doing it more and more and more, and then you'll depend on them for your every action, and you don't want that. So when somebody says, "Hey, you need to spend more time," think about it. Think about it long and hard. Consider them. Consider their opinion. And then also consider your opinion. Consider how it would affect you. Consider if you want to. Because if you don't want to, why do it? It's not like a job. Nobody wants to go to work in the morning unless you have a really nice job. But you do it anyway. Don't think of a friendship or relationship as a job. Jobs are something that you don't want to do, but you have to do. A friendship is something that you gained, a positive thing that you gained yourself, that you want to do, that you want to keep and enhance. Same thing with a relationship. So don't think of a friendship or relationship as a job. That shouldn't be how you think of it. Think of it as something you want to do, but you don't have to do. You can do it when you want, however you want. But you don't have to do it constantly. You don't have to say, okay, well, I didn't spend enough time with my friends. But you can say that, actually. There's nothing wrong with saying that. Because that's your opinion. But don't entirely base your opinion off somebody else's. Move my relics down. Don't do that. Because that's how you begin comparing again. My keyword's very satisfying, sorry. We actually put down Juggernauts here. I think recently I have been more I've looked into myself more, which I think is a good thing. I think that I'm beginning to come to terms with myself more. And I think some of that comes with maturity, some of that comes with whatever it comes with. Doesn't matter what it comes with, as long as it happens. And I think I'm becoming more proud of myself as an individual. Because I'm learning to come to terms with these things that I may have not been able to a month or a week ago. Not a week ago, a year ago. Because, let me put all my medics down. I need to not talk for a second so I can focus on predators. I have the Tower Battle skin. I just like the Patriot skin for some reason. Actually, I think I just got tired of it because I kept using it. Anyways, let's get some anti-air. But yeah, that's basically my rambling for the video. It's actually better because I actually held a conversation this time. That's something new. I tend to not do that. Let's... Oh, my mobsters died. That's not very nice. I don't like the fact that a lot of my units are about to die. Oh my god, hold on. Like I said, I can never have an uninterrupted recording session. But, that's fine. I want crits. I want to save up $1 million bajillion, and I'm now realizing we need more DPS. Actually, the relics are helping out here. I'm gonna try to get an overseer. Here we go, monsters. This is good for money. Shoot. I gotta tell you that without a doubt, I get my. Oh my god, stuck in my head again. I think a lot of the looking inward is mainly maturity, but it's also because I've been, oh, I can't get bounty on him. There we go. Ain't nobody watching my videos. I can say whatever I want. I think I've been talking to someone recently, and she's kind of opened my eyes a lot. She's a very interesting person to talk to. A very good person to talk to, actually. I'll be as cryptic as I can with that, because some people watch my videos now. But can we kill the extreme, please? Please, many cherries on top. We're just gonna get a bunch of crits. There we go. That doesn't kill, right? Doesn't do enough damage to kill. That's nice. Pilot rush. We have stealth detection with the mobsters. We're fine. Okay, wait, hold on. Yeah, that was a bit scary. Let me 700 DPS. There we go. I want to moneyify, so I want 1 relic for Destructor, and I want at least 2 for Eradicator, because he's very he's Mr. Kill all your towers. That's quite spooky. Yeah, he's as dead as a head. What? When his Destructor's wave 40, and then actually I think unironically the hardest boss is Phoebus, Artemis, and Zeus. Or the hardest boss. Like proportionate to the time in the run. Can we not die, please? Hold on. Can we not die, please? Can we not die, please? Relic, or Overseer, thank you. Please don't waste your laser. 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 Thank you for not wasting. No, 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 no! You need that laser for Destructor. We don't need it for Destructor, because Destructor's not really the hardest cookie to crack, but still. I would like it as like a failsafe. We're gonna get another one, yeah. For consistent, be extra in DPS. Titan chargers are not even an issue. Thank you for that, Chucker. Thank you. Even though he was in the air when you used your laser, but still did damage. I run hands. Ooh. Let me, actually, I'm not gonna use this ability. Let me critify you. I critified you, but it's fine. Oh, no, I didn't. You have a lot of DPS now. There we go. I was gonna say, can I not lag, please? Alright, so what that told me is that we do not have nearly enough anti-air DPS. Can I not lag? Like, bro. Look at how bad that lag is. Why do I always gotta lag terribly every recording session? No, don't kill my overseers, please. Speed, I need this. My mom kind of has ulcerative C. I don't even know that's a thing. I'm just saying stuff. No wardens active. We have one warden active. That's nice. And we're gonna get one medic to heal you. And that'll be enough. And we're just gonna grab. Good. Damage, go. I'm not realizing how much health you have. There we go. Laser 'em. I don't like that he heals a crazy amount. It's not let them live. So everything I own is dead. But he's about to be dead too. Because here comes the lasers. I mean, here, we gotta finish it off with a flying ball. Anyways, that was a cool game. That was coolio, one could say. I got a lot of money off that. You know what? I'm not gonna get a lot of views, but that doesn't matter. Alright, yeah, that's basically it. B-Man, go, bzz, bzz, whatever.